Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Malraius's Musings. On this episode, we're talking about the musings of why are all the Universal movies like an hour and 10 minutes long and that's it? Well, it's actually an easy answer. And it also affects how the stories are told. And if you kind of take this into account when you're watching the movies, it kind of makes it a little more enjoyable because we live in a time where we can afford to just let movies flesh out. And if movies are taking too long to flesh out, well, hell, we just make a drama series out of that shit. So, but back then, like Dracula is a big book. It's a big story. Like, once they figure out how to kill the guy, it still takes them like forever to get it done. Whereas in the movie, Van Helsing just kind of strolls into where his casket is and, hammer in the stake action and end of movie. And there's a reason for this. These were big stories that they had to truncate. But the reason that they had to truncate them so much, taking it down to 2 hours, like Bram Stoker's Dracula in the 90s, 2-hour movie, you're still missing a lot of details in the book. But in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, something that we're not recognizing in today is that a big thing back then was the drive-in. So you kind of wanted to plan the evening 3 to 4 hours. So if you have like an hour movie and then like an hour and a half feature and a little bit of time in the middle to go get some concessions, that's a full night right there. So you can't have like two-hour movies because that's 4 hours plus the concession time. Now you're looking at a 6-hour evening. They didn't have 6-hour evenings back then. People worked all day long and then this was the end of the day. So to put 2 movies in, which is something that they pushed back in the drive-in days, they wanted 2 features. You ever heard feature presentation? That's because there was usually 2 features. The first one was kind of meh. And the second one, the B movie, was first, and then you had the A movie at the end. But they tended to truncate the time. So, like in Dracula, you get a lot of shit that's like 30 minutes of storytelling that's truncated into 5 minutes. Same thing with Frank. Same with all of them. So when we get to Mummy, the ending of Mummy is kind of like, oh, they just burn the scroll and he's dead. Is that it? Understand they had to kind of they spent so much time developing the character and the stories that they kind of had to just make it easy at the end. Otherwise, you're going to sacrifice all that storytelling. So that's why